going down with my right leg.
When you're ready, I'll help you.
So am I going down with that bit below now? I'm going to go with my right leg. And then my left leg.
You know your left and right.
Thank you.
You can move yourself then. And you can just walk your legs down a little bit.
And then I...
Keep moving yourself down.
Yeah. You alright, Harry?
Yeah. Hold yourself down.
And then I'm just going to go...
And when you get to the bottom of that leg, just bend your legs backwards.
Yeah.
And you're going to release your legs. So you may swing in slightly. So use your hands.
Okay, and then feet down with the hands.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can, when you release your legs, just release one arm just to brace yourself so you're not swinging. Okay, and the other leg. Now release yourself. Keep lowering yourself down.
Ooh.
Keep your hands away from the blue device there. Keep them nice and low. Well done, Harry. You're doing really well, pal.
Love it.
Push your hands away from your body. You don't need to grip on that tight that you're going to hurt your arms.
Okay, is that it?
Yeah, perfect.
Thank you. Okay, you alright, Harry?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, we're abseiling because it's coming up to Lyme Disease Awareness Month and to raise money for my son who got bitten in a local park in Windsor in 2013. Awareness of Lyme is still pretty appalling with not only the general public but also the medical profession, unfortunately. So it took him 18 months to get a diagnosis, by which time he was chronically ill, bed-bound, and I thought I was going to lose him. Ticks are found not just in deer parks, where my son was bitten in Windsor, but also in urban parks and gardens, and on grass like the stuff you can see below. They don't all carry tick-borne disease, and there are different studies about how many do. And these are the extreme lengths we've come to try and raise awareness about it. Public Health England, we're told by the government, run campaigns at the start of the tick season, including national television, but unfortunately that's not something that I had seen, and neither of the hundreds of people when I did an online poll in an area surrounding a local deer park. Lyme, unfortunately, mimics other neurological diseases like multiple sclerosis, motor neurone disease, Bell's palsy and stroke, so it's sometimes missed or misdiagnosed. It's a spirochete, so it's a cousin to syphilis, although it's very different to syphilis. And syphilis historically caused dementia. And I was surprised when I was watching Warwick Davis recently on a genealogy program, Who Do You Think You Are?, when he found out one of his ancestors had died of syphilis and total paralysis, which the researcher said the total paralysis was probably a manifestation of the syphilis. This is being missed with Lyme patients. I'm going to have a pause because I'm absolutely terrified. I'm trying not to look around me. My eldest son is abseiling next to me, but I can't actually, I'm too scared to turn my head to look to see where he is. I can't hear anything, so I'm assuming he's okay. Lyme is predominantly a tick-borne disease, although there's issues regarding other forms of transition and possible congenital. And a random sample of the Scottish Blood Bank found a percentage that tested positive for the Borrelia bacteria. The Borrelia is the Lyme bacteria. There are people campaigning all around the world. Monday, the 1st of May, is World Lyme Day. It's really hard to treat if you get diagnosed late. And my son, we have paid tens of thousands of pounds to get him from being bedbound. He was light and sound sensitive and lying in a dark room, and at the age of 10 didn't want to carry on living if this is what it felt like. He wondered at one point if he might be a vampire because he was unable to go out in the light. He missed a year of school at that point. And although all our doctors and consultants within the NHS have been fantastic, the advice we got at the time was that it wouldn't be worth treating at this late stage if it were Lyme. Thinking I was going to lose my son, I wasn't accepting of this. And we have got him from being bedbound and using my elderly neighbour's walking stick to walk. To back at school part-time. If I can say one thing from today, there's recently been an all-party parliamentary group set up to look at Lyme disease, and there are nice guidelines being written which are due to be out approximately October 2018 that will not help the people getting bitten by ticks between now and then. There's a Royal College General Practitioner RCGP e-learning course online which is accredited, which doctors can take so we can try and catch more cases early. And I believe at this point, I might be wrong, but less than 5% of GPs have actually taken this course. At the Public Health England conference on Lyme in 2015, the chair of the conference, Jenny Harries, said that, quote, local councils need to be made aware so they can warn their residents. That's more than 2 years ago. I have no idea whether these councils across the country have been informed. Certainly nothing has come out from Windsor Council or Berkshire, where I live. Children are the highest risk age group from tick-borne disease. The ticks at this time of year are the size of a full stalk or poppy seed, and they inject an anaesthetic when they bite. So unlike a mosquito, you do not feel them biting. If they're in your hairline, your groin, behind your knees, under your arms, there's no way, unless you were checking your children, they would know about this. Recently, New Scientist, mainstream scientific publication, has said Lyme disease is about to explode, and researchers, doctors and scientists at the forefront of research at the moment are using the words epidemic and a tsunami of ticks. We need to do something about this now to protect our children. Please share and help me if you can. And here are my wonderful friends and my son who has done this with me.